Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Friday, everyone. That's right, it's the second one for today. In case you missed it, I did put up a video earlier today. It was a little bit more serious about Catherine and how Meghan's mediocre mafia have gone so hard after her and are still continuing on, and how they've gone after Dr. Sophie. Definitely check that out. I've got a lot of really positive responses on that video. Okay, so that was a little bit more serious. Let's have some fun. It's Friday. Let's have some laughs. Meghan has posted again on her social media. You guys seem to like it when I tear into those. I mean, she's just setting up the jokes for us at this point. So let's take a look and have some laughs. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. I've had a lot of new subscribers lately, so thank you and welcome. Honk honk. I keep getting questions. I just got more saying, why do you honk? What's with the honking? Why does that girl honk? Because one of Meghan's mediocre mafia called me a drunk goose, and I've been honking ever since. So honk honk. That's what you do. You take lemons and turn them into lemonade, right? So I've been honking ever since. But if you are new here, know that I do have a second channel. It is called Goose Adventures. And I'm stalling while I pull it up. Here it is right here. And what I'm doing over there, it's actually at Goose Adventure. And what I'm doing over there is I'm detailing how I've recently just lost 140 pounds. I did it drug-free and surgery-free. I took my time and worked my face off. So check it out if you're the least bit interested. I'm going over weight loss, exercise, motivation, transformations. I know a thing or two about that. So check that out. I've been posting every Saturday over there. So I have lots of content. So go watch. All right. In the meantime, let's get into the Meghan's post of it all. So yeah, she is on a tear lately. It's like she just can't stop. She again, all this news of Netflix coming out, and I've just heard that her friend over at Paramount, that they I'll never stop laughing, that Jamaica trip. Remember where she was wearing the ball gown to a movie theater, and then they didn't get the water bottles. They weren't in the VIP enough section to get the water bottles. Sorry, I'll never not think that's funny. How do you go from royal family to selling stickers in a parking lot, wearing a ball gown in a movie theater, and sitting in fold-out chairs? And it looked like at that event, Harry and Meghan were possibly upset and fussing at people because they weren't in more VIP section. Anyway, but their friend Brian, that they've been photographed with over at Paramount, I believe he was, I can't remember now if he's leaving or stepped down. Whatever happened, he's not going to be there anymore. So now what's she going to do? Whose coattails is she going to ride now? We'll see. But anyway, so she has posted on her Instagram. I thought we could take a look and have some laughs. So she's been doing this a lot. Here's her Meghan Instagram. There's nothing over there right now. There's nothing new that I found over there. Again, it's just that where supposedly her kids decorated those cupcakes. I don't know about that. And then there's the As Ever official. That one's been active and she keeps posting these things. So here's her latest one. Let's take a look. I screen recorded it. So there you go. I can't play the music because, again, it's copywritten. Those are dried flower sprinkles. Don't worry. We'll pause it and look at all of it. And then there's this. So what I assume is happening here is somebody has decided to make her crepe mix. So here's somebody just making crepes. Now, there's something funny I noticed about this. Now, the other day when she posted the crepes, they were burnt to shit. These aren't burnt, but look at the jam. That's not her jam. That's not her spread, because her spread was like a weird watery consistency. The label is ripped off, and they're just, I don't know, trying to make it rustic. They're using these wooden utensils there and adding the jam to the crepes. But I don't believe that's Meghan's. Why would they rip the label off? Why? Yeah, it's different jar. That's not her. Plus, that's a lot more, I believe, in that jar than there was in Meghan's. That was the whole thing. People were complaining about the price versus the quantity that you got. And then there's this. But yeah, again, how is this related in any way? How is this helping Meghan? What is this supposed to do? What are it's just one big giant there you go. That looks like somebody already ate it and spit it back in the bowl. But this is just one giant, why can't I say those words? Pat on the back for herself. Look at me. I sell, I don't even sell stuff. I sold stuff on the internet. But did you really? Because the more people look into the posters, and I've called out most of the time, they don't even credit who the original poster was. So when I see that, I just assume it's one of Meghan's team that's posting saying, "Good job, Meghan. I love it, Meghan. You're the greatest, Meghan." Yeah, But occasionally now they've started, since I've been calling it out, just saying they've started to include some handles in the original posters. So now people are looking into it and they're realizing the original posters usually only have a couple hundred followers, which, okay, fine. But think about it like this. Meghan is not finding these people with a couple hundred followers. It just doesn't make sense. I don't believe that. Like they'll show where these people with a couple hundred followers maybe have only posted like 2 things before. So they doubt seriously that they're suddenly posting Meghan stuff and getting it reposted. It's almost like one might wonder if they're either being paid or if they're bot accounts. Maybe. But it's interesting that she can't get her high profile friends to post these. Again, I said in an earlier video, I feel like she must use up all her favors with the lemons of it all. When she was sending out those rotten lemons. Can you imagine? Okay. I don't know how else to say it. She blew her she blew it on the lemons, right? On American Riviera Orchard. I'm sorry, why am I saying like that? American Riviera Orchard. She blew it on American Riviera Orchard, right? Can you imagine calling in all your favors with all your, with your few celebrity pals on American Riviera Orchard in those rotten lemons, and then you try to actually post stuff and nobody wants to post it? I just find that funny. You have to laugh at this. Yeah, so here's some regurgitated berries and pepitas and I don't know, seeds of some sort. And then here's somebody making as ever. Now, I just don't know what this is supposed to accomplish. Okay. So we're watching somebody make grapes. Okay. So again, I wonder, it feels like just a big pat on the back for Meghan, but also she keeps showing things like this, like families working together, or families doing things together, or people making this stuff, or people burning it to shit, which is so weird. Is it a way for us to think, oh boy, she stays busy? It's not her. It's just somebody else posting this. I can't make that make any sense. But yet it's not just once, it's all the time. But again, it's not like, hey, thanks, Sally, for buying our products. It's just probably not going to retweet Sally's name. I'm going to cut that out and just post my own products. It'd be like if I showed you my merch, okay? But instead of saying, hey, thanks, Ryan, that's Ryan if you're new here. This is Ryan Gosling. He's charmed. Thanks, Ryan, for buying my merch. But instead, I just keep posting pictures of my own merch. You're like, okay, we know you sell merch. What are you doing? You're not even thanking people. You're just posting your own stuff saying, look at me, I've got merch. But again, that would actually even make more sense because I still sell my merch. It is available. But she's not even selling this crap. So it'd just be like if I posted, I don't know. I used to sell my paintings. So if I just kept posting pictures of my old paintings over and over, and you're like, are these for sale? No, I'm just showing you. What? Why? What is the point of that? I can't make sense out of it at all. I don't know. I can't answer it. It's just ridiculous. And it continues to be funnier. But in case you missed it, I mean, she keeps posting crap like this, which you guys had the funniest comments about this. These donuts and these yard clippings on top. I could not stop laughing. How do I say that nicely? People thought that it looked like prolapsed, gross, covered in yard clippings and flower sprinkles. Gross. I don't want to eat that. Ugh. I said it looks like my Gosling stuck a pencil in the pencil sharpener and shaved it over top. See, again, it's families. And then I had people saying, that's not Harry. No, I don't think it is either. They're just showing somebody pretending to follow along with Meghan. And I was laughing, saying, how can you follow along with Meghan? There is no that show was not like a cooking show. It wasn't anything. It was just a look at me in really high pants. I don't know. More wine stuff. Who cares? I just can't with this. I just find the whole thing funny. Again, so I saw in the I keep seeing more and more about what else do they have, and I wonder the same thing. But imagine that you're so high and mighty. You think you're royal rock stars. So you walk away from all of it. And again, nobody begrudges you from walking away from it, but you walk away from all of it thinking you are the most popular. Remember in the book Spare, Harry danced around it, but all but said that everybody was jealous of them. And that's what Revenge. I'm pointing to it. You can't see it. It's over there. My book Revenge and Cordy's all and Lady C's book all kind of point to similar themes of the royal family's jealous of them. And remember, that's what their followers say too. So where do you think they're getting that from? Harry and Meghan. So imagine thinking you're so high and mighty that the royal family is jealous of you. You walk away to sell dried flower sprinkles, guinea pig food, hamster cage lining. I don't know, whatever that stuff is. Can you imagine? You have to really be drinking your own fly. You must have lost oxygen and been confused because of choking on the dried flower sprinkles. I can't make that make any sense at all. But it's a thing. That's what we're witnessing. That's what's happening. So my question to you is, what is happening? Meaning, what is happening now? Meaning, what do you think is happening? Do you think that she thinks we're so, does she think we're so stupid that we think that, oh, she is still popular? I'm already starting to hear the rumblings, and you might be too, of, oh, well, she didn't want to do she didn't want to do more with Netflix because she's so busy with this as ever and stuff. It's just always a spin. So you can let me know what you think the spin will be. What will be the excuse for the Netflix? I don't want to say cancellation because I don't think that's right. I would say the contract running out, whatever it is, the possibility of it not being renewed. But I do believe that that other part of the show is already filmed, so it wouldn't shock me if we saw that. I see people speculating, oh no, that's going to be done too. I bet you that's still coming out, but I can't imagine they're going forward with any new projects. Stranger things have happened, so we'll see. But either way, I'm here for whatever's going on in the meantime. The flower diarrhea, if you don't know what I'm talking about, she had that cup of coffee that looks so gross with the dried flowers. And now it's all these weird recipes with the dried flowers. Can you imagine? Again, I say this, I'm sorry, but making your whole personality beige or based on dried flowers? Are we in middle school? We basically are, because we write hearts around our names, like that loopy swoopy bullcrap writing, and the dried flowers of it all. I mean, that's two of a million examples. The coquettish way she tries to pose on the red carpet, the immature, stuck at 12 years old themes that she picks for her show and everything else, making problems and solutions where there aren't any. Most adults don't think about flowers as much as she does. There's just a lot of stuff like that that makes me make this face. Huh? It's so funny to me. I think part of it is, and you guys are so sweet in the comments. You're like, Jen, I'm frustrated too. I get it. Because I'm like, I'm losing my mind. But I think part of it is her words and actions never match. The hypocrisy always. But always talking the opposite of what she does. So it's like trying to make it this feminist thing and trying to make it like, there's more important issues out there and women and all this stuff. And then it's like she puts us back in the kitchen and can only talk about flowers. And my husband, it's like, You can't make this make any sense. And the more I try, the more I make that face of what? Um, but I think that's what keeps me riveted. It really is. It's what keeps me riveted. I've never seen anything like it. I thought I'd seen it all covering the Johnny Depp Amber Heard of it all, but I'm sorry. I think Meghan takes the cake. I do. I just do. Because at least when Amber's trial ended, yeah, we occasionally hear stuff, but we mostly don't hear much out of her. Megan won't stop with the dried flowers. She won't stop. She can't stop. It's interesting to watch, but she can't stop. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this because I'm dying to know. Dried flowers, anybody? What are your plans for the weekend? Are you going to go out and find a bunch of dried flowers? Are we going to press them in between a book? Do you remember that? Like the first time I got flowers from a boy, I'm trying to remember, I don't know, high school, something like that. I feel like I hung them upside down to dry to keep them because I didn't want to get rid of them. And again, that seems like a very juvenile thing to do. Maybe you guys do that when you're grown up, but I don't know. Not my thing. I can't imagine basing my whole personality on beige or flowers. I might as well make it unicorns and rainbows too, right? I mean, I love rainbows. I love unicorns. But I'm not going to make my whole personality that because again, I'm not 12 years old. Megan seems to be perpetually stuck at that age. And surprise, surprise, married essentially a 12-year-old in Hank of Hank and Skank. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this. I'm feisty today. I'm red. Let me know. Oh, God. I'm just going to sprinkle dried flowers on myself. I really am. What else? I'm trying to think. She's just going to make, I don't know, like what are things that teenage girls get hooked on? I don't know. I have a young Gosling, so I don't know what the teenagers are into yet. Thank God. I'm scared. I can't. I still feel like my young Gosling is more mature than whatever's going on with Megan. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I can't wait to read your thoughts on this one. I hope you had the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Okay. Those dried flowers. They really are. I just, can you imagine? Can you imagine it? Okay. If you're a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. But let's say you're hanging out with your friends. Okay. And they're like, what's going on with you? How are things? What you been up to? And all you can talk about is dried flowers. Oh, well, I made some crepes. Okay. Oh, but I elevated them. Oh, yeah? Did you make them from scratch? No, I made them out of a box. I elevated them with dried flowers. Okay. Well, what else? How are your kids? We're not done talking about the dried flowers and the crepes. She'd rather talk about those and the kids. Oh yeah, how's your husband? Dried flowers, crepes, dried flowers, wine. It's just so weird, right? But has anybody ever seen her eat the dried flowers or drink the wine with the flowers in it? No, me neither. Somebody said the funniest comment about, can you imagine her teeth mixed with the dried flowers? I can now. That's all I think about. Oh my goodness. Anyway, all right, I'm leaving this. Have a good weekend. You know, I'll be bringing you lots more stuff. Check out the other channel, Goose Adventures. We'll be talking. And thank you guys for everything. And have a good, happy Friday. All right, talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.